Hi guys, Vivian Adaobi here with Entertainment Scoop, and we have Miles Brown.
Hey guys, woo!
He is the little dancing machine. You may have seen him on Ellen, on Katie, America's Got Talent, so many shows, but most notably Blackish, which everyone is watching, right?
Thank you. It's a really fun show to work with because all these great people like Anthony Anderson and Tracee Ellis Ross and Lawrence Fishburne, they're really great people to work with and just getting to have like fun on set. Like I would bring a football every day and we would like play catch with the football on set. So it's really cool. So yeah.
So having Anthony Anderson and Tracee Ellis Ross as your TV parents, do they help you when you're going through scenes, or are they just playful all the time? What's it like having them as TV parents?
Tracee and Lawrence are the ones to give me most of the advice. Anthony's just my dad. He's the one who's always just joking around, like say the kids and me were going to like a movie premiere and we would take a picture with someone. Anthony would just randomly come up and just like
Complete photo
photobomb.
bomb.
He would just photobomb the picture. So he's just a complete like play dad. So that's really cool getting to have someone who like gets you the advice and someone who just like plays around the whole time. So yeah.
Right. And so you have an older brother, an older sister, and a twin sister on the show. What's it like having a partner in crime on set?
It's really cool because because in real life I have a 20-year-old sister, so it's kind of weird because I've always wondered what it's like having a twin, cause like every single like classmate has like either like triplets or like twins or. So I'm like, what is it like? They're all like, I don't know. So now I get to know what it's like having a twin, and it's pretty cool. So yeah.
So Jack and Diane are always up to something. They're always plotting and scheming. What's your favorite scene that you've done as Jack with Diane?
Oh, my favorite scene. Um, Maybe the scenes where we've done like the stunts, like sliding down the stairs or like making it rain on the ice cream truck.
Oh, that's a good one.
But one of my favorite scenes though is one that hasn't came out yet. So kind of want to like tell you guys, but I don't want to tell you guys. So just watch out for a lot of the scenes. Hopefully, it'll be really funny.
So when you first found out that you got the role of Jack and that the show got picked up and you get to do Blackish, keep doing more episodes, how did you feel? Like, what was your reaction?
It was really cool because when I first got the call that I got the job, they called my mom. It was the producers, and the writers. Because it wasn't called Blackish, it was just called the Anthony Anderson Project Untitled. So they called them like a few hours before they called me, and my parents wanted them to call me. So they set up because every week I come to like my grandparents' house just to say hi and stuff and leave. So I was coming there and they already set up. There was like a camera on the counter and stuff like that, just ready. And I'm like, okay, we're just going there, just saying hi and just telling them what's going on so far. And yeah. So then when we went there was just a camera sitting on the counter, just like staring at me. And I'm like, okay. And then I got a call and it said the Untitled Anthony Anderson Project. So I'm like, okay. And then it was like, hey everybody, this is Miles Brown, right? I'm like, yeah. And then they're all like, this is the writers and producers from the Untitled Anthony Anderson Project. And then I started getting like my heart just started beating a little bit faster. And then they're like, you got, I'm like, ah! And then I started running around my grandparents' house like 10 times. And they're like, "What do you want? What's your favorite place to eat? We're gonna go eat. We're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna go party." And I'm like, okay. So that was
You
really
were with
cool.
it.
Yeah.
When you're running your laps and you finally stop to take a breath, did you have any victory dance, any moves? Because you are the dancing machine. Like, what did you bust out first?
I started doing actually cartwheels like everywhere. I thought that was the most thing to get my like hyperness out because that's the thing. When I first found out that we were going to the White House, just started doing these crazy things, and I tried to actually do a backflip, but I landed on my back every time. I tried, but I kicked and then I jumped with 2 feet, but it wouldn't work.
Still a work in progress.
Yeah.
So, but tell me about your trip to the White House. You went for Easter, for the Easter egg roll. What was that like?
That was really cool because like when we first found out, they had like all these events. They had the Easter egg hunt. They had the story time. They had the basketball court. Um, and me and Marseille were doing the story time stage. And my mom was asking me, so Blackish wanted to invite you if you could go to like a classroom and read to all these kids, which was really the Easter egg roll, and we were gonna read to all these kids. What book would you want to read? And they had a list of books. There's about like 3 or 4 of my favorite books, but because me and Marseille got the same list, both of our favorite books ever when my mom read to us like when we were 3 and 4 was a book called The Giving Tree.
So tell me about the actual reading of it. How fun was that?
That was really cool because we got to do it 2 times, and after we read it, they we asked all the kids if they wanted to ask us some questions about the book, and but the kids all the kids were like 3 and 4 years old. So by the time we're like, so you guys want to ask any questions for us? I knew it wasn't going to be actually like really easy answering questions. So one of them was like, "Why is the tree upside down?" I'm like,
I don't know.
Marseille, do you know this one? And then there's another one that really kind of like made it silent was, "Who are you?" I'm like, well, that was kind of an easier answer question, but that was just like, I didn't know they were gonna ask you that question.
So when you first got to DC and you got to go to the White House and walk around, what was the first thing you were looking for?
Me and my dad's favorite restaurant is a place nearby called P.F. Chang's, and this place that we can only find in like Australia and Canada called Nando's. And and and
But what about other, like, did you go to any of the monuments?
yeah.
Or,
Like the monuments, the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, the Korean War Memorial, all the Washington Monument, and the White House was the last one we got to saw. That was really cool. And first, when we got to the White House, we got on the White House grounds. But I knew because I saw a lot of other people got to go on it. Like if you're going on a tour, you could still go on that part. It wasn't like one of those like Secret Service parts that you can only go on. And then we got go into the first room, which was it had a lot of like really tall paintings. It had like all the other paintings of all the other presidents. If these were on like eBay or something, they would have to cost like millions and millions of dollars.
right.
They told us like the first like bid would probably be like $35 billion.
Oh gosh, super expensive, right?
Oh my gosh!
Well, see this face that you just made?
Yeah.
Super cute. It actually reminds me of a face you make when you're on a ride. And you were
Oh
just at a place where you were on a ton of rides.
yes. Disney World. That was crazy because I went there before last free break, and that was the time I got to go there during Easter.
But this time you came with different people, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Way different people.
So when you went with your fellow siblings, TV siblings from Blackish. Was it any of their first times? Did you have to school them on how to handle Disney World?
It was all their first times except Yara, but she's went when she was 3. But she says it kind of feels like her first time because when she did the rides, she wasn't able to get on all the rides as she could now. But Yara, right now, she isn't a roller coaster person. So so but the ones who are most of the me is me and Marcus. Me and Marcus are like the daredevils.
When you were there, did like fans come up to you? People want to take pictures? Were you waving at people? What was that like?
It was kind of like LA because I didn't expect like everyone to know who we were because usually we film in like LA and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, people actually watch it in the East Coast. So I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And but Anthony wasn't able to come. But if he was there, I knew it would be a whole like it would be a crazy town because he would be there.
Acting crazy.
No one would expect him to be at Disney World with all of the cast of Blackish. And it was just really fun. We had a blast.
So before we go, we know you have a lot of stuff in the works, including Radio Disney Music Awards.
Yes. And me and the cast of Blackish are going to present for one of the awards, and that's going to be really cool. We're not sure what award we're going to be presenting, but we are going to be presenting, which is really cool. So hopefully we can do more.
And is there anything else that you're working on? Any projects? Where can people find you?
I did a short film recently called Two Bellmen. Shout out to JW Marriott and Substance Over Hype. And I'm also doing an animated TV show on Disney Junior with my TV twin sister Marseille called Goldie and Bear, and we play Jack and Jill, which is really crazy because
You're basically Jack and Jill now.
Jack. Probably if I have like a son, I'm probably gonna name him Jack. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. And so yeah, hopefully I can do more and hopefully watch more Blackish. And yeah, so
Okay, so remember we said victory dance. You have to show me your dance move. What is your victory dance? Okay.
this goes like this. Oh no, sorry, I traced.
Okay.
It goes like this. A little bit of Dougie, Cat Daddy.
Oh, we have to do this one together. This is my dance.
Hey. What? They should make a Nene song. Like, totally.
Oh, I mean, they already have one.
They do?
But it's okay. We'll just
They do.
we're
Hey guys, this is Miles Brown, and I am on Entertainment Scoop.
and we're Nene.
We're Nene.